Hello, and welcome to my April 2021 video game collection haul. Obviously, I got several games this month, but I also got a few systems, starting with this PlayStation Portable. You might remember a couple videos ago that I got a PSP exclusive Neopets game, but I didn't have my own system to play it on. Well, now I do, and I'm excited to start collecting more games for it. This PSP didn't have a memory stick when I bought it, so while I was out shopping for one, I came across this CirclePad Pro for the original 3DS. This is such an interesting peripheral. Not that many games supported it, but I think I'll use it for the games I own that do. Speaking of the 3DS, since Nintendo discontinued production of the 3DS family of systems recently, I thought I should buy another new 3DS to have on hand in case anything happens to my current main 3DS. I ordered this Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Edition new 3DS because I've never seen a non-XL new 3DS in person before, and I gotta say, this is lovely. The smaller screen makes everything look so nice and crisp, not to mention it's much lighter to hold. I almost want to start using this instead of my new 3DS XL, and this means that I now own 5 out of the 6 different 3DS models. Honestly, I think I want to have all 6 at this point, so maybe you'll see a 3DS XL in a future collection haul video. As you may know, at the end of March, Sony announced that they were planning to shut down the PlayStation Store for the PSP, PS3, and PS Vita systems later this year. Since then, they did reverse their decision to do this for the PS3 and Vita, but that didn't stop me from buying games for these systems before they start going super high up in price. I bought Little Big Planet 1 and 2, as well as the kart racing spin-off for PS3. Honestly, there's not that many Sony exclusives that I'm interested in, but if there are some games only on PS3 that you think a Nintendo fan like me might enjoy, leave some recommendations in the comments. I didn't have a PS Vita when the store closure was announced, so of course I had to buy one. I got this Aqua Blue Vita complete in the box with a 32GB memory card and a loose copy of Gravity Rush for $290 plus shipping and tax, which I think was a pretty good deal. Vita memory cards are dumb expensive because they are proprietary to the Vita. In fact, a memory card this size typically goes for $100 by itself. Complete copies of Gravity Rush also shot up to over $100 in price this month, but loose ones are a lot more reasonable, going for about $40. But because physical Vita games in general are expensive, I think I'm going to primarily download games for the Vita. In fact, it's hard to even find Vita games in stores. These are all the Vita games that my nearest used game store has. Yeah, pretty slim pickings. Moving on, I had several orders arrive from limited run games, and on the same day no less. First, we've got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the Game, one of the game's most infamous for being a digital-only title that became unavailable to the public for many years. Now we have it in a beautiful physical format. Along with Scott, I got a bunch of Shantae games. I missed out on Shantae Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition when it first came out, but luckily got to order it during Limited Run's Shantae Day event. I actually considered downloading Shantae Risky's Revenge Director's Cut on Wii U relatively recently, but fortunately I found out it was coming to Switch and getting a physical release. And finally, I got the original Shantae game, complete with this neat limited run logo made to look like the Game Boy Color logo. So now I have physical copies of all the Shantae games for Nintendo Switch. Except for Pirate's Curse because I completely missed out on that and it's way too expensive now. Maybe I'll try to get a copy on 3DS instead. I love Pokemon and have always wanted an official Pokemon fighting game. I did try Pokken Tournament DX back in the day, but I didn't enjoy it that much and traded the game away. Most fighting games besides Smash Bros. Are way too technical for my liking, and it's a shame because the Pokken Switch port came out on my birthday. I wanted to give the game another shot, but I didn't want to spend another $50 to $60 on it, so I instead bought this Wii U copy for only $10 at GameStop. And speaking of Pokemon spin-off games, there's one more game I need to pick up this month. Yep, I went and got new Pokemon Snap. I played the original game on the N64 this month and had a lot of fun with it, so I know I'm going to have a blast with this on my Nintendo Switch. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta catch 'em all on camera. Bye!